All right, today we're checking out Van Morrison. We're listening to the song Tupelo Honey. Let's get into it.
You can take all the tea in China, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail right around all the 7 oceans, drop it straight into the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet, she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't keep us, 'cause our eyes can see. Men within sight, men in granite, knights in armor bent on chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can't stop us.
Okay, what'd you think?
It's like the sound I grew up with. It reminds me of some song that's like, she's as sweet as cotton candy. I just remember that lyric. But it's like, it's so lovely. You know what I mean? I love how like back in the day, they used to sing, but they didn't like sing for a note. They more so sang for a feeling.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? You could just like hear it in his voice. He meant it. And certain words, he just like,
I think lovely is a good way to describe the sound. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
You!
Aww.
You're as sweet as Tupelo honey. Like we did that reaction where we switched seats and I was acting like you. A lot of people in the comments thought that you were mad at me. Like, do you know how hard it is to make Lex mad at me? She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, but you do got a bite like Tennessee whiskey.
I'm spicy.
You got a little bite to you.
I like that Sting honey whiskey.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful song. I love it.
You can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see. Man with insight, men in granite, knights in armor intent on chivalry. She's the sweetest Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. Oh, and she's alright. She's alright. She's an angel. And she's alright. She's alright. She's alright. She's an angel. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright. You can take all the tea and China, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail it right around all these 7 oceans, drop it smack dab in the middle of the deep blue sea, because she's that sweet as Tupelo honey. Yes, she is. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. She's an angel. Oh, she's sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's an angel. Oh, she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Just like a real thing, oh, from the bee. You know she's alright. Oh, she's alright. She's alright with me. She's an angel. She's my baby. You know she's alright. She's an angel, baby. She's my baby. You know she's alright. She's an angel. Oh, she's all. She's an angel.
Skitty-pop. Skitty-pop-pop. Oh my gosh. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
So like, okay, usually, okay, so I grew up with music that sounded like in this vein of music. You know what I mean? Like this kind of way of singing and the vibes and like bluesy and whatever. But it's like it always was like the music of like my dad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I never really thought about like when this came out, teenagers were thinking like this. Like Tupelo Honey was like, it's like, that was like the swag and like the, you know what I mean? Like that
girls wanted to be as sweet as Tupelo Honey.
Yeah, like that was the game back then.
Maybe that's where you get it from. You get like part of your personality from your old soul and your love for old music.
Yeah, probably. Because I'm like, wow, it's just so different than modern day, or like in different generations, you could just hear how people thought, you know?
Yes.
But it's like, this was like probably how teenagers were thinking in the 70s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you picture teenagers like, oh, she's sweet as Tupelo Honey, an angel in the first degree? Like,
not modern day.
Wow. It's just like, what? It's so weird to think about.
Is this one of those songs that you like pull your lighter out and do that to?
Oh.
What kind of songs do you do that to? Is it the speed of the song or the meaning of the song that you do that to?
I think it's more like the meaning.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, what kind of songs do you do it to?
Maybe like Instant Karma, John Lennon or something.
So not this song.
And we all ride on, something like that. This song, I would say this is more like you grab
slow
your
dancing.
honey, you grab her from the back, and you like wrap your arms around her, stand behind her, and like rock side to side, maybe. Something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's my guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't